Hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel, and a little bit of a cloudy day here in Volksholm today. So we got a bunch of things we gotta do. Currently I am harvesting some sunflowers. Well, more accurately, our good old Billy Bob Fred is harvesting some sunflowers. Let's hop over the fence. There should be some eggs from my chickens. So this is a good time to figure out whether we really need to hunt a whole bunch in this deep grass for them, or whether they will make themselves apparent, because it says there's 17 of them. Hello, hello, I don't see 17 eggs. Do you see 17 eggs? Well, indeed. Do you guys go in here and have your 17 eggs? No, apparently not. Alright, well, somewhere out of 17 eggs. Eggs in backpack, none. Eggs in general, 17. Okay, well, I'd kind of like to find them just for the simple fact that we do have these wonderful little incubator systems here, but, yeah. Nothing to put in them is not so good. Not so good. Oh, here we go. Boy, am I a red dummy. Look at that. Hooray. Uh-oh. Okay. Note to self, you can get stuck on that. Now, we should be able to make use of our incubators. Excellent. Or at least one in a bit. So, let's throw a bunch of eggs in here. There we are. Let's throw, is that it? Oh, we got both filled. Cool. Well, these are a little different. The old units didn't have the little temperature controller systems on the top, and you could put a dozen eggs in. Oh, well, very neat. So there we go. Lovely. 16 potential chickenettes. Chicks? Yeah, that would be it. I think chickenettes were a dance group from the 50s or something, weren't they? How are we doing here? Little critters? Yes, wee lamb. Hello, little lamb. That's nice. Oh, and another one. Oh, that's cool. A gray one. Another white one. So this is coming along pretty good. Lamb 2 in... Okay, so is this their ages? Or the next one we get? Oh no, next lamb 0 minutes. Okay, we've got lots of milk, enough for 18 days. Very cool. So, we're actually doing well. This is adding to our lamb production very nicely. Awesome. And how's our biffs? Do we have little biffs? I don't see any little biffs. Oh, look. Oh, and another. Wonderful. So we've got 2 wee cows, eh? Alright. Calf 1, 2 days. Calf 2, 2 days. Milk 0. Oh no, they're out of milk. I'm sorry, guys. That's actually one of the jobs I'm gonna do. I just thought I'd check on them on my way over. As you can see, we've got the truck down here, because we do have some milk, apparently darn near 2,000 liters. So, let's fire up the truck. And, well, I don't think we're actually hooked up to the tank, are we? Oh, that's better. There's already 1,500 liters in there. So let's add the 2, and then I'm just gonna quickly do a big circle and see if we can't give the biffs. Okay, we'll give these guys a little bit. Oh, wow, you little piggies. That well, that sucks. That actually went down yeah, so quickly that I couldn't actually save any. Wow. Alrighty, well, you better produce me a lot of lambs. I'm telling you, better be a good going rate for lamb chops in this town, or we're in some serious trouble. Alright, well, what else can we mess up today? Oh boy, I tell you. That's alright. I suppose, while we've got our truck here to play with, we should throw some silage in here, or not silage, manure in here, because I think we're starting to build up a little bit now, aren't we? How are we doing on that? Liquid manure, darn near 10,000 of liters. Okay, so we'll throw that in here. Nice. Just like I said, because we do have the truck out at the moment. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, maybe that isn't the best place to park those. Nah, heck it is, dude. What else have we got going on today? So, our sunflower yield, unfortunately. Bwama! Yeah, man. He looks over at the dudes going, weren't you the one that laid on your side when you tried that? Ha ha ha. Okay, let's get you parked up. But yeah, the sunflower harvest is, well, the harvest itself is going well. The actual yield, I'd have to say, not so much. And the reason for it is, and I wasn't actually aware of it until I looked through the mods and realized, well, what do you know? The weed mod is on in here, or at least this map was prepared for the weed mod, and I do have the multi-spray mod installed. If you download the latest version of the map, there's our harvester, who is currently about, what, 55%? Yeah. But yeah, you will notice how much weeds there were in this field. Unfortunately, the field next to us is just about as bad. My own fault. I hadn't really, I think I read it in the patch notes, but then just sort of went, yeah, you know, and didn't take it as far as I should have, because we obviously needed to, at some point, consider spraying a herbicide into our fields, sadly enough. But, as you can see, it's not like it's giving us a small infestation. I also think it's rather amazing how sunflowers can produce chopped straw, but hey, that's just me, and like I've said many times, what the heck do I know about farming? So, yeah, we've got all these weeds, and as I said, unfortunately, if we zippy on through here, yeah, you can see already just from the edges. See? Those dark spots? Every one of those dark spots is a weed. Ew. Yeah. Unfortunately, because this isn't actually the soil mod, it doesn't tell you the percentage of weeds. So, the other thing that's unfortunate is it doesn't appear that the pellet spreaders we have are capable of the job. We need a sprayer. Sprayers, however, I don't have any modded ones. Well, I have that truck, the one we use on Baldacchino, but it won't do what I need it to do, which is, of course, go from fertilizer to herbicide. And we're looking at 29,000. So, before we put our next crop ripe, we definitely need to spend a couple of dineros and buy ourselves a proper sprayer. So, yeah, not the best news I've had all day. Oh, I guess I'm also going to have to very, very quickly change the headers on this guy for his next project. Alright, this isn't really going to work because I'm going to have to drive the tractor into the tree. Okay. Yeah, you just save that up for later. Put the pipe in. Put the pipe in before you hit a tree and this whole system just comes a flailing to a stop. We'll have to pick it up right here. Yeah, we do need to generate some money before our next crop is in. Probably better off to just simply hop into this thing. And I'm doing nothing. Oh, really, bud? Come on. There we go. He did everything for us except actually start the harvest. Alright, we'll get this guy emptied out, and then we are going to have to switch headers. Because obviously we use the corn header for this particular part of the task. There we go. And we need the standard header to do the next field. Alright, let's pipe in, let's fold her up. Actually, I guess we didn't really need to fold it up, seeing as we are going to be coming right back down the hill and putting her to use. Another thing we sort of need to be doing today is our fruit is ready. I have already harvested. Boy, that's a black bit of sky up there, not good. But yeah, as I was saying, I have already harvested the cherries. I did that just before I logged in to record here, just to again make sure that the mods were working effectively and efficiently, and no issues. Greedy little lambs. Why, do you think the cows want no milk? It was their mamas that gave us all that milk. You should keep that in mind. Alright. So let's get this big fat girl up here. Yeah. Good farming advice. Always leave your tractors in the way. I don't know. No idea actually why he's out at all. I don't believe I actually have a practical use for it at the moment. And I like how they have that little brace across the front, so you don't go stabbing anybody in the eye with your header. There we go. I suppose I could have lowered that first, as opposed to dropping our $30,000 piece of gear to the ground. Yeah. You can bet if I'd have paid IRL money for that, I wouldn't have dropped it to the ground. There we go. Not exactly a color match, but he's a good header. I think we could probably get away with a little bit bigger unit for this, to be honest with you, but this works. Our fields aren't too outrageous. I mean, consider that the header we're using in Baldacchino is about the size of this one folded up, and we're doing fields that are 5 or 6 times the size of the ones here, so. Alright, we're far enough now, we should be able to, oops. Always double tap the unfold button. Oh wait, no, that's never double tap. That's it. Never double tap the unfold button. So we are going to have to cultivate this field. I believe that should deal with the weeds that are on it at the moment. And like I said, we're going to have the same issue with this one over here, unfortunately. And there's not really much we can do at this point. A, we can't really afford to buy a sprayer. And I believe there is actually a mod on the map that, as I've been saying so many times in Farm Sim, well, you can just fertilize them. No, the crops are already grown. Well, guess what? Someone finally thought about that as much as I do and made a mod for it. And that mod is included on this map, and it's basically, yeah, you can't fertilize after your crops are fully grown. Alright, and it's just a, I don't know, it's a dumb concept to the point where it has always surprised me that it wasn't just built into the actual game, never mind mods or anything else, you know? I mean, it's as basic as having to cultivate or do any of that weirdness, so, yeah. Let's get them all folded out and ready to go, and then we will hire up Billy Bob, because we do have things to do. So you just go ahead there, buddy. Nicely done. Attaboy. See, look at all the weeds. Ay, ay, ay. And of course that just means that our harvest is horrible. Yike. I don't want to look at the numbers. I just don't. It's too depressing. Alright, you who, yeah, I've left running this whole time, because diesel fuel is cheap. Yeah. Oh my goodness, look at that pathetic little amount we get off that field. Man, 7,500 liters. Wow. I could have used the little trailer we have for fruit to collect that up. In fact, I could have. It was 75. Well, we had 47 liters sitting in the harvester. Oh, that would have made a big difference to the world, eh? Alrighty, how's our water tank? Wow, look at all the water in there now, man. Holy smokes. Can we read it from here? No. Let's check it out. See what the, oh yeah. 21%, we've got 137,000 liters. Okay, well that should be enough water for practically anyone. Of course, we do have the well right there. And I do as well have a water pump, which came with that other mod. And yes, I realize it's a separate mod. Thank you for pointing that out, whoever that was. But it is packaged with that particular Universal Process Kit mod. So one might as well think that if it's a pump, it's probably attached to the nearest source of water. Oh. And once again, I kind of forget what I'm doing halfway to doing it. We just want to dump this out. I don't think we've got much we can sell yet. Well, like I say, we do need to generate some money before we can get back to the whole growing a crop thing. Why did you disconnect? There we go. I just wasn't far enough forward, I guess. Let's hop down here and have a look at the big board. Yeah, it took a quarter of a second to unload. Alright, well, we've got... Whoa. Yeah. So, there we are. We've got a little bit of canola. Yeah. A little bit of barley, little bit of sunflower, and a whole lot of nothing else. Oh, enough wheat to basically feed the chickens 2 or 3 times. Okay, so yeah, we're not exactly rocking the big harvest, but again, keep in mind, guys, we are hard moding this as well. So, know what it is with these John Deere tractors. They never seem to really have much pickup. Like, I mean, the ones in the game, obviously, I don't know about the real ones, but, you know, I mean, compared to the JCB, which I think has less horsepower than this particular Johnny Deere, I'm pretty sure it would have gotten up to speed quicker. So, okay, oh, dang. I wanted straw, man. I want straw. No, this one? What? Why do I not get... Oh, this is canola. Darn. Sorry, buddy, never mind. It turns out I don't want straw. Oops. Well, there you go. It helps when you know what you're actually harvesting. I guess I could have looked here and seen Lexington 560. Yeah, harvest R, blah blah blah, 8.7% canola. Okay. This time we're actually gonna shut you off. And you. Yeah, we've got our class hooked up to our little fruit picking wagon, since that's what it is it seems to actually pick the fruit. And like I said, I've done the cherries, so we are going to come up here and do the plums. There we go. Nice. And I find this is much easier. Just leave your HUD on and use that to judge where things are happening. You can see the as they... Ooh, not quite as straight a line with that one, did I? can see the bottom one. There we go. It's also picking up the one in front of me. There, it's doing that one now. Yeah, it's I haven't quite figured out the HUD display on this thing. It seems to just sort of load 2 or 3 of them, and I guess I've planted them close enough together. They're kind of overlapping. So, well, it must be one starting back again already. I don't know why there would be 4% on that one. I'm not sure. So, and we're actually going to take these as opposed to the juice factory. We're going to take them down to either Grandpa's or Grandma's marmalade, or what's the other one make? Wine or something? Yeah. Again, part of the apple mod, or the Rosenthal mod, one of the two. They're kind of a combined thing, I think. Actually, I don't know why they're not combined. Because they do pretty much the same thing. The apple mod just happens to add a couple new trees, the apple and pear. So, and I'm really hoping that those greenhouses at the end aren't as close as they appear. And I've only got 1 row of each type of trees, so we don't have to worry about going up the next row, because you can only carry 1 type of fruit at a time in the trailer, which kind of makes sense because that works with everything else. I can't half fill my trailer with wheat and then go to another combine and have them dump canola in it. So I suppose the fact that this only takes a little bit of 1 type of fruit is fine. And we're actually getting a nice haul. We're up to 7,600 liters of plums. And that should do it. Oh, I see. Yeah, the cherries which I harvested earlier are showing there's 20 cherries on that tree. And that makes sense. Plums are not accepted at the greenhouse, but why? So let's have a look at our load. Wow, look at that. Not bad. That is a bunch of plums. 74%. Nice. I do like that. How's our harvester doing? 14%. Yeah, again, it's going to be a horrible, horrible harvest. We've got to get a sprayer. Gots to. I may look around for a mod one, that way I might be able to get one a little cheaper, but I don't know. I don't really want to have like $1,000 left when the bank comes calling and goes, hey, you know all that money we lent you? Yeah? Alright, here's our little shacks. Okay, you'll take them here. Good enough. And you can have them here. So you can see we have 100% of plums are there. So we obviously got more plums than cherries because I offloaded some of our cherries here. So we'll unload the rest of our plums here. As you can see, we've got 69% cherries. And 210 or 1% of the wine. So we'll give them some plums. There you go. You can make a little bit of wine out of that. And we'll head on back. So we still have 3 or 4 other fruits to collect here. Which I can do, but I think I will grab the rest of those up in a little bit. Because I also want to take advantage of that dude's tractor that's sticking his nose out in the middle of everything sitting up in our parking lot. And I think we're going to hook him up to a decent little cultivator and get down there and mash that first set of weeds in, but good. Alright, there you go. Up you go. Get you ready for the next row. Perfect. Well, better put the brake on. It's quite a hill. Alright, now, get me foot stuck under the front wheel. Like, that's not embarrassing. Okay. Hop a defense, man. Hop a defense. Yeah, that's definitely a good plan. Let's get that field cultivated, get all them ugly weeds ground in before they grow up on us and spew seeds forth and multiply and do all of them biblical kind of things that plants will do. Alright. You're out of there, and of course we all know I can't use Shuttleworth a damn, and someone once told me how you could turn that off. Unfortunately, when I did look in the XML file, it wasn't quite as listed, so anyway, I actually have to press the spacebar for a second or two. Cultivator. Yeah, that would be down here, wouldn't it? No, dummy, go back up the hill. Yeah. I guess somebody else must have put it in the garage, because I don't remember, right? Yeah. Alright. We are using, of course, the Lemken Gigant, or Giant, or whatever the heck. It's something along those lines. A biggin. That's it. It is the cultivator that embiggens. Alright. And I also happen to know it's got a heck of a tail whip, so if you corner too fast and you look out your passenger's window, you'll usually see this sliding by. Which doesn't inspire a lot of confidence. 22% canola. I got a feeling he must be almost done. Oh no, it's only half. Well, better than nothing. It's not like we have to run back and forth with the trailer, that's for sure. So, my little friend, unfold the giant lemmican. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. You know it's a big unit when you have to zoom out to get it all in the picture. That's the way we like it. Alright. Let's see how Billy Bob Fred's brother does at this. And of course would be Billy Fred Bob. Don't ask me how that works. But there we go. Cultivate away. What else do we want to do? I know, while we're down here, let's go check on our chickens. Because everybody likes to check the chickens. Buck, buck, buck. I actually mowed this field not too long ago. And even did an extra mowing on the driveway. Whoa! A little bit of a spike there when you turn and look at the coop de chickens, I'll tell you. Burka, 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 burka. I mowed the inside of the coop. Alright, hey, chickie. Get them all. It's amazing. Oh, did I happen to mention this is, once again, oops, I don't think that's supposed to be open. This is, once again, an updated version. There was a fix a few days back, and remember when I was going, oh, okay, chickens are $1 a ton? Well, the 480 plus meg download this time was mainly to change that from 480 a ton, or 480, from $1 a ton to $26 a ton. That's on the outside. Why does that not do me any good? Well, I see. We got one trough here. Okay. So yeah, we need to do some tending of the chickens, I'm afraid. We haven't done much with them at this point. Alright, so let's bring this HUD up for a moment and just see. Well, we don't need the HUD, we can tell. I think that's all we did, wasn't it? Was give them some water, yeah. Because we can see by the little tabby thing there that the water's pretty much full. How's our canola doing? 27.5%. Well, we're really not going to have to bother with him, are we? No. So maybe what the next plan would be to jump up the hill here. Are you liking that, dude? No? No? Yes? No? I don't know. And have another go at this. We also really need to figure out what's going on the map up the hill. Of course, I can probably just do this, right? How's everything else here? Sunflowers, yep. And yeah, none of our... See, oh, 21 a ton. I thought it was raised to 26 for some reason. Nope, 21. Ooh, 22 a ton there. Wow. Cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to go and cut a little bit more grass. Alright, back down the hill. Sorry, I had to take a quick pause there. Like I said, every time I do a video, if the kitty's out, he's scratching to get in, and if he's in, he's meowing to get out. Why? Well, because I'm doing a video. And yes, that was him meowing at my door to get out. So, although I gotta admit, I suppose that's alright too. I'd rather have him do that than go and use his box, because poor Stewie, he's a smelly cat. Under right circumstances, he is just a smelly cat. Alright, let's get ourselves more or less lined up. Okay. Get everything in place. And you gotta be absolutely sure that's all the way unfolded. Then we can turn it on. Then you gotta lower it again. Something you gotta remember with this thing. If you just try lowering it that first time, it isn't gonna do it. So here we go. 8 strips up and down here will actually fill this to its 80,000 capacity. So, yeah. There's timing. You go there, Billy Fredbug. And we'll just carry on. I think that's probably going to cover it for this time around, guys. I'm going to work here, and we'll decide at some point here what it is we're going to sell to make up the little bit of extra money that we need. Because as I say, we've got to get a sprayer, otherwise we're going to get these horrible crops. I think it will pretty much double what we get for crops, which means it'll pay for itself the first time we harvest out these fields. That was the other thing I meant to check and get all wrapped up looking at prices. This guy here is also ready. And what did we put there? Wheat. Okay. So I do have a little bit more straw coming in, and that's good because we did use most of it on our animals. Again, we didn't get all that much, but that's okay. It's the same field, we'll get the same amount, and I do believe our animals are still quite sprightly for straw. Sure. Not bad. 4,600. Yeah, that works. That works. So yeah, I think that's going to do it, guys. I'm going to leave the episode here. I will carry on with the projects that we started until they are done, so that we'll have something nice and fresh to do the next time around. And yeah, that's dangerous being out in this traffic. So till that particular next time around, this has been Species 7 for Farm Sim 15. Take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now.